Hello and welcome back. Unit 3, slide number 10. Unidade 3, slide 10. What we have here, verbos do cotidiano, so daily verbs. A very important list of verbs, as I mentioned, as I said before. Daily verbs are essential for you. And this is an activity for you to practice and consolidate again these daily verbs. What we have to do here, we have this girl here, her name is Mariana. And we have to write down a few sentences about Mariana. So what we have here is conta o que a Mariana faz habitualmente de manhã, à tarde e à noite. So tell what, so it's what Mariana makes or does usually. De manhã it's in the morning, à tarde in the afternoon, and à noite means in the evening. So for the first sentence, we have this verb here, acordar, and hopefully you still remember that acordar means to wake up. And we have this, 7 horas. So I did the first one for you, and I wrote this, a Mariana acorda às 7 horas. The only thing that you are not supposed to be okay with this sentence is this preposition here. So às is like at. If you want to say at 7 o'clock, at 9 o'clock, at 2 o'clock. Usually, almost always, the preposition is às. This is A2 content, but it's impossible to do some of the activities that we have to do on level A1. For some activities, we need some structures of level A2. This one is just a time preposition, so just trust me. If you want to say at 2, at 3, at 4, it's às that you have to use. And then what we have here, we have the word banho. Banho means bath, right? Take a bath. And we have 7 horas e 30 minutos. So this time you want to say Mariana takes a bath at 7 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, so what's the verb that you have to use here? Okay, so in English is take a bath or to have a bath. And what's the verb in Portuguese? If you can't remember what's the verb that you have to use, it's fine. It's normal. You just have to go back to beginning of unit 3 because you'll find there a slide with daily verbs. So that lesson will help you a lot to find out here what's the right verb for each one of these sentences. Then we have 8 horas pequeno almoço. So we want to say Mariana takes breakfast, or she has breakfast, because in English take a breakfast is to take it to another place. So it's the verb to have. She has breakfast at 8 o'clock. So what's the verb in this case that we have to use in Portuguese? And then 8h20 autocarro. So 8:20 autocarro, it's bus, right? So you want to say Mariana catches the bus at 8:20. What's the verb for catch? And then here 8h30 faculdade. So 8:30 university. Here I'm going to ask you to use the verb to arrive, okay? But in Portuguese, obviously. So I want you to use that verb. Here, 13 horas almoço. What's the verb that you have to use? I'm not going to tell you. 18 horas casa. What's the verb? 20 horas TV. What's the verb? And the same logic here for the last one. 0 hours or midnight, and cama. Cama means bed, right? Where you sleep, the bed. So I'm going to ask you to stop this video for a few minutes, complete the sentences, you have to find the right verbs, you have to write down the sentences, the right sentences, and I'm going to show you the solutions in a second, okay? Okay, so let's check. Following sentence. A Mariana toma banho às 7h30. So Mariana takes a bath at 7:30. And then Mariana toma o pequeno almoço às 8 horas. So Mariana has the breakfast at 8 o'clock. See that we have an article here, but we don't have an article here. This is very, as I told you before, there are loads of rules for articles, but sometimes there aren't. I never found any rule that could explain why we have an article here with breakfast and we don't have it banho. Okay, I've been teaching this for many years, and sometimes it's just the way like we use the language. Okay, so just get used to to the way like use articles. And don't worry too much because if you wrote Mariana toma pequeno almoço às 8 horas, it's not even incorrect, okay? But we use an article here. But don't waste too much energy with articles on level A1. A Mariana apanha o autocarro às 8h20. So Mariana catches the bus at 8:20. A Mariana chega à faculdade às 8h20. So probably you wrote chega, which is correct, but then this preposition, I'm almost sure that what you wrote there is not correct. So don't forget that this a, it's the combination of a plus a, right? Every time you combine a plus a, we have to combine these two prepositions and we get a. So what we have here is chegar a, and chegar a is arrive at. We did an activity with this problem where we explored this problem a few slides ago. So again, you have Mariana chega a, so arrives at, plus a faculdade. So a faculdade, it's the article that belongs to faculdade, so de university. So what you have is a Mariana chega a plus a faculdade. When you have, because you have a plus a, you have to combine and you get a. So it's a preposition with the accent and with an open sound. A. Faculdade às 8h30. And then we have a Mariana almoça às 13 horas. So Mariana has lunch at 1 o'clock. And then a Mariana regressa a casa às 18 horas. So Mariana returns home at 6, at 18. A Mariana vê TV às 20 horas. So we see TV, okay? So in English you watch TV, you don't see TV, but we see TV. So a Mariana vê televisão às 20 horas, or vê TV às 20 horas. And finally, a Mariana vai para a cama às 0 horas. So a Mariana goes to the bed at 0 hours or at midnight. I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I'll see you shortly.